not like any one way that it happens. Sometimes, you know, you come up with like a rhythm, you know, and there's a groove and you just kind of like start adding melodies after the fact. And sometimes you just hear a melody. And I mean, if there's a melody, there's chords too that you're hearing, because yeah, it wouldn't make sense as a melody, you know, unless you're hearing what you're playing it over. But there's no one way it happens for me. I mean, I've been writing songs for decades now, and I still don't have any more of a grip on the process and how it happens. All I know is if I have a guitar in my hand, you know, more likely I am to come up with something. And I used to keep a cassette player, a little Walkman close by back in the day, but now it's my phone. You know, if I come up with an idea, so I don't forget it, I'll record it immediately, because if not, I'll definitely forget it the next day. And you know, songwriting is like a feast or famine thing with me. Like, I might sit around just like have nothing at all, and then the floodgates sort of open. I've got like too many ideas for a particular song, and I have to like figure out what to cut out, what to leave out. I've even had like one song kind of turn into two, because there's just too much stuff for one song. You know, so sometimes when it's flowing, it's really good because you're not thinking about it too much at all. It just kind of happens. And that's, to me, when it's the most magical, when you're just inspired and it's flowing. And then there are other times where, you know, you got like a cool melody, chord progression, and like, what's the next thing? What am I gonna do? What's the next part? And you try different things and nothing seems to work, and you're kind of stuck. And that's kind of when songwriting is the worst to me, when you can't figure out where to go next. It's always better when it just sort of comes to you naturally and organically. And sometimes just putting a song down for a while and coming back to it can help a lot. And yeah, you know, you just like gotta put the time in,